can see from the title, today we're doing Pan That Face Palette Update. So today's video is actually on point the day it's supposed to be doing. Like typically this is the time that I would post this video up. Last month I was a little bit late. So I have less usage on my products, but that doesn't mean that I am disappointing. I can't wait to share with you guys my progress. So if you're interested in checking out where I am at with this Pan That Face palette, stay tuned. Alright you guys, so let's talk about the Natasha Denona Citrus palette. As you guys know, I mentioned that I did this update in late July and we are in mid-August, so I maybe have had about 2 weeks worth of stuff usage in here. So we rolled this in the month of May. I wanted to hit pan on both the highlighter and the blush in here. I had 51 uses last month, and this month we are up to 62 uses. I only used it 11 times, and it's not because I wasn't reaching for it. It was specifically because I had mentioned I didn't have enough time in between. But you guys, I have officially met my goal on both of these. I am so excited. I could not be happier. I hit pan first on the blush, and then I hit pan on the bronzer. The blush I hit pan on in 57 uses, so 6 more times after my last update. And then the highlighter actually got used up in 60 uses. So 3 days later is when I hit pan on this one. So I have officially met my goal on this. This is all that I really wanted to do, is just to hit pan on these. So you guys could see I could keep going, and this could really be a big old pan right here. And this one was rather hard, so I think this one will be a harder blush to completely finish off. So my goal was to hit pan on both of these, you guys, and I had told you guys if that were to happen, I was gonna roll something else in. So of course, this is now the second time, but this only lasted in here for 3 months. Now bear in mind, I feel like the formula in these two was completely different from the Daria one that I used in the first half of the year. Very different. This formula here was the same one as the one that I had used, the lighter version. This one was a little bit more thicker in texture, in formula. So I don't know. I'm just happy I hit pan on that. I'm excited. I'm excited. So I'll definitely show you guys a compilation at the end of this video of where we started with this and where we ended with it. So I'm very, very excited about that. Now let's move on to the MAC one. So this has been going on since the month of January. It's been non-stop with this one. And last update, I had used a total of 155 times, both the highlighter and the bronzer. You guys know that the blush is being omitted at this point. I haven't used it since then, and that's okay. My goal was to finish the bronzer and then keep going with the highlighter. And as you guys can see, I have officially finished the bronzer. It is completely done. There is nothing left in here. If I were to pull up this mesh, I would have a little bit more product, but it's basically done. You guys, it's basically done. It is now ripping up my brush. So we have officially finished this bronzer. It only took me about like 3 more uses since the last update. So again, I only used this 11 times since the last update. No different from the last one. They both go in hand. And as you guys can see from this highlighter, look at the highlighter. Very, very exciting. I am getting close to finishing up the edges. It's getting a little bit harder, but the edges are getting very thin. Ooh, the powder in here is making me sneeze. Ugh. So here we are with this one. I have used this a total of 167 times now. So we are at 167 times, so now I'm only going to keep track of the highlighter. The bronzer is completely done, so now we're moving on to the highlighter. 167 uses on this highlighter, and we're still kicking. I am wearing it today. I mix it with other highlighters. I really do like it. There's nothing wrong with it. Yes, sun, are you coming out? Maybe so. So we're going to keep trucking along on this one. And you guys know that the blush I have completely abandoned because I'm using something else. And I'll share with you guys that right now. So this is where the blush is as we speak. So far, I have used this a total of 24 uses. I've only had 24 uses of it since the last update. I am still testing out other blushes that I have in my collection. Today I'm wearing a different blush to see how it works with the humidity and see if I like it or not. But this blush, I don't know if you guys can see a difference. It's getting thinner around the center, but on the edges, it's still pretty full, but I can see that I am getting quite a bit of usage out of it. My goal is to finish this off. I do want to finish this off because this is my oldest blush and I don't want it to go to waste. So we're still going to be using this one. Keep going. I'm not upset about it. All right, you guys, so because we're doing so good with this, I am rolling in something else for the Natasha Denona palette. In the same fashion I've been doing all year long. I've been trying to use a lot of my cream products just so then I can get some use out of them and not throw them out brand new if that were to be the case where they have gone bad since the last time I've used them. So I am rolling in 2 palettes to replace this one specifically, but I'm going to explain to you what I'm going to do first before we, get to it. Because I want you guys to understand what I'm going to do, so then it's not a surprise later on. So specifically right now, to replace the Natasha Denona Citrus palette, I'm bringing in the Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek palette. So obviously this has 2 cream products. I have already hit pan on one of these last year in a project pan. So my goal is to hit pan on that blush. That is my concentration. This is what I want to use. This is what I want to play around with. I have used it a few times, including today, just to see if I do want to use it, if I do like it, how it is. And I can tell you that it's the same formula as the citrus palette, the ones that I've been using. So this might take a hot minute. I don't know. I don't remember how long it took me for this one, but this formula is just like the light version, and this one's like the deeper version. So it's 2 different formulas for these 2 shades. So my goal is to hit pan on this one. So that is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to concentrate. When and if that happens, then I will roll in the Bloom palette. The Bloom palette has never been touched, and I think it'll be perfect for the fall winter season because of this blush being so burnt red. I think it'll look really pretty with a lot of looks. So this will be the next palette I roll in once I hit pan on this. I am anticipating on hitting pan on that blush in about 70 uses tops, which means about 2.5 months. That'll put me in the month of November-ish. I don't know. So that means I have been able to cycle through almost 3 palettes in this project pan, which I love. So that's my goal, is I just want to hit pan on that one. I'm going to get that one rolled out, the citrus one, and I'm bringing in the Love Glow one. I am excited. I'm excited. I didn't expect to get this far in this project pan, but like I said, I just wanted to rotate through things that I'm not really reaching for on my own, but I've been realizing I really love in my routine. It helps to keep my blushes lasting a lot longer, especially powder blushes that are a little bit older in my collection, that their potency isn't as good as it was from the first time, like when they were brand new. So putting a cheek cream product under just works for me, and hopefully I can cycle through all of them. I still have, besides these 2 that I want to work on this year, I have 2 more in my drawer that I have yet to touch that I am anticipating on doing for next year. So this project pan is going to keep going like this, where I'm just going to be using my cheek cream products to the palettes, at least, to get use out of them. I'm really, really liking this. I think it's just been working fine. It hasn't been a chore at all this year. And I've been really, really enjoying it. Now, as far as this palette right here, I'm going to say I have maybe another 3 months tops with this highlighter. 3 months tops, and I should be done that highlighter, because obviously highlighter is very, see, every time I open that up, I get all itchy. It's very concentrated, so it's not like in a big place where I can put it all over the place. So it's very concentrated. So I think another 3 months. This blush is going to take me a hot minute. This is, how many grams is in here? 7.3 grams. So this is going to take me a hot minute, you guys, considering I haven't been concentrating on it since day 1 of this year. So it's going to take me a while, but that's okay because I love it and it works all year round. This goes on my skin so beautifully. I'm just in love. NARS and MAC blushes. Like seriously, I can trust them with barefaced, with makeup, in the humidity, in the wintertime, in the dead of cold. I mean, they just work so well. I'm in love with them. So I love them. Anyway, so that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the compilation at the end of this video. And then whatever else video I have at the end. That's all that I have. All right, guys.